Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu, doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of the Jiu-Jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level. From the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right. It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so truly a case of pick your poison with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 265 pounds, fighting out of Palm Springs, California, the Ghost. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
And with that touch of the gloves, we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon. Because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Whiffs on the right hand.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Takedown defense holds up. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And he landed the right hand there. He blocks the punch.
Nice punch there.
All right, single collar tie now. And they separate.
Big leg kick land.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Oh, nice. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, knee to the head. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, don't fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Single collar tie now.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Ooh-wee!
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Spinning back fist is there. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is gonna be a stand-up fight? Great punch landed with so much power.
How good is that right hand? Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. Battle for position here. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Dig and kick. Great posture control by his opponent.
Back and forth we go. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, collar tie, and they separate.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, tags him with that money left again. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Great punch.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
When those knees aren't just for effect, those are doing real damage. That knee might have landed there. Oh, these are some devastating knees, as we might say in Boston, some wicked, effective knees. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
Good stick. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after them guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Oh, big punch land. Oh, nice right hand counter.
And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
All All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Good jab.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Ooh, blocks the shot. And they separate.
There's no give on that leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, spinning back fist. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Just out of range with that left hook. Checks that leg kick. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Punch is blocked. Now he's got the Muay Thai plunge. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And a miss with the right hook. And they separate.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Lee's strike attempt there is blocked. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. And they separate.
Ooh, nice straight left hand.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee. "20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, nice series of knees by him there. He throws those pretty quickly, champ.
They're fast, they're quick, driving him into the body, into the head. He's really good with them.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
This round, I want you to go out there and I want you to
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right when we started. Oh, nice right hand.
Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, he got that knee up to the head. Just out of range with that uppercut.
Nice.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bottoms. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Back to the feet now. Spinning back fist is there. That knee might have landed there. Oh, nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent.
That knee might have landed there. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Anik is a encyclopedia of knowledge and threw it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take effect the longer this fight goes.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Beautiful punch.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Oh. Trying to stay in this fight.
What a punch.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty close.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. It's the elbow there. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Good punch land.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball who becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in his opponent.
Tags him with the left hand. Some nice back and forth action here. Pretty good right hand. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Wow!
right
Both
here.
guys landing at a pretty decent clip. How about those 5 minutes?
Great job with those combinations. He's ready to be KO'd. This round, I really need to step up, put the pressure on.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Ooh, big shot lands. Oh! He's hurt bad.
Take a deep breath.
Oh! Nice hammer fist. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Lees has got full mount now. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He's hurt, he's gone! He's done, he's done!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.